Oasis is the latest map to enter rotation in Overwatch. We've been examining the 3 parts to this control map and developing some tricks and tactics that will help you dominate in the Arabian Desert. The first map is called City Center and introduces 2 new design elements to the game. One side of the map has a kill zone with a difference. Rather than simply being a bottomless pit, it has a road filled with fast-moving cars. One trick that's currently possible with this is to let the car clip the side of your shields as Zarya. This can give you a huge amount of charge as you enter the opening battle, but I wouldn't be surprised to see this patched out. If you're hit directly by a car, it's instant death, but with some good timing or speed boosts, it's possible to use this as a flanking route. As a bonus, this flank takes you directly to a large health pack, meaning if you're playing someone like Sombra, making a rush for this is probably a wise move. Heroes like Pharah or D.Va could also make great use of this by rushing the health pack and using knockbacks on anyone from the other team attempting to do the same. The second large health pack is located on the other side of the map next to another new addition, the jump pad. The pad will propel you upwards quickly, and if you're moving forward you will maintain your momentum. In most cases, you will land on the high ground above the control point, a powerful position for many mid-ranged heroes like Soldier 76 or McCree, who can effectively fire at about 2/3 of the point from here. This is probably the most important part of the map to control. If you can control the jump pad and the high ground, taking and keeping the control point will be a lot easier. This brings us nicely onto the control point itself. It's a fairly average size and shape, but what makes this point interesting is the monument in the middle. Unlike the pillars in Li Jiang, for example, this is a much larger obstruction and also provides cover from inside. The design will drastically reduce the effectiveness of AoE-based ultimates that are normally so powerful on this type of map. For example, Lucio can't just drop the beat and guarantee everyone on the point gets the buff. While ultimates will be effective, this map will likely favor the team who can skirmish better with their standard skills and control the high ground. The monument also has a ledge around the top. It's too high to contest the point from here, but it will be of use to certain heroes. The second map is Gardens. Here we have some interesting health pack placements. The first is a small health pack located very close to the point. Then each team has a large health pack near this on either side of the map. The opposite side of the control point is reversed, with a large pack in the middle and smaller ones to either side. The control point here is also pretty interesting. It has a back ledge which provides some good angles, however it does put you very close to the action. The ledge also extends over the control point itself. Standing here will actually allow you to capture and contest the control point, making this the first control point set over 2 levels. There's also something here I'm sure Reaper mains will be very excited over. Placed high in the wall overlooking the control point is a tunnel perfect for dropping in with a Death Blossom. The high walls and arches around this point will also make it a lot of fun for Pharah players, as they will have a lot of cover to play with, and the splash damage of the rockets will make them very effective on the small control point or to knock players off the raised ledge. The third and final map is University. The back section of this map is similar to the well on Ilios, with a small central health pack and one more small pack on either team's side. Controlling these is helpful, but it's not quite as effective as on well because of the layout of the rest of this objective. On the opposite side is a raised section with 2 viewpoints onto the map. Much like on Li Jiang's control center, it even has a small health pack. Much like on Li Jiang, this area is useful for medium-range heroes to fire down onto the point and be able to easily dive into cover when needed. The control point itself is on the low ground, with all approaches coming in from an elevated position. There is also a hole in the middle, but unlike on well, this hole could actually be beneficial to fall into as it hides a large health pack. D.Va players will likely love this, as they are able to dip in and grab the pack before flying back out. However, heroes without this option will just have a short walk to get back into battle. If you do fall down, the quickest way back to this action is this pathway, although you should use one of the others to get behind the enemy. If you're trying to attack this point, you're probably going to want to take control of either the health pack rooms or the raised ledge. If you rush the point directly, you're likely going to get mowed down in the crossfire. This map is well designed for assassins and close-range heroes, as there are lots of paths around the map, so unless you're the one doing the sneaking, be sure to keep an eye out for Reaper or Sombra turning up behind you. What do you think of Overwatch's latest map? Do you have any other tips to share? Leave them in the comments below. As always, this has been Jason for Curse saying thanks for watching and enjoy the game.